Hey, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are watching this streaming. I'm so happy to be here with you introducing this session and welcome again to the second edition of this Global Dev Week and initiative by Encora. My name is Alexis Flores. I'm part of the community building team at Encora, Mexico. And today we are going to talk about data science and data analytics with one of our experts directly from India. He's Prakash Soni, and just let me do some aspects now. I'll read about Prakash because I think it is really important to know that you are going to hear about a really good presentation from an expert by Encora India. Prakash Soni has over 20 years of experience in building enterprise class applications, product development, and delivery across a range of IT products on desktop, web, and mobile platforms. He has approximately more than 2 years of experience managing data engineering, data mining, data analytics, and data science projects in the retail industry. For example, retail price intelligence platforms for e-commerce domain. So I'm pretty sure, Prakash, that we will be enjoying this session. Just let me make a quick reminder for the audience that if you have any question or comments, please use the chat because that's the way where Prakash will interact with you. And also, do not forget to follow us on our social media because that's the way that you will be ready to join us on following projects that we were developing for you. Prakash, how are you?
I'm doing good, Joseph. Thank you for the nice introduction.
Thank you so much to you, Prakash. We are so glad to have you here. So I pass the floor in order to hear this presentation.
Thank you, Joseph. Okay, I would like to greet all the learners who are part of this presentation. And as already Joseph has introduced me, I am Prakash Soni, and I'm a seasoned, management professional with a lot of experience on data science and data analytics area. So let me start this session. So today we are going to cover the latest data science and data analytics trends. Okay, so what are we going to cover? Let's go through the agenda. We'll go through the business context where we'll be talking why data science, data analytics is needed, and then we'll go high level concepts of data science, data analytics, and at the end of the session, we'll be covering what are the top trends in data science and data analytics. And at the end, we'll be concluding it with some figures and the data science area in today's trends. Okay, let's move to the business context. So we all know what data science, data analytics can do to the industry today. Okay, so today trends as the data in bold says, data analytics, artificial intelligence, big data, and data science are in trend today. Businesses are after the pandemic, the companies and organizations, they realized the importance of data, and they are doing heavy investments in it to in the data area to ensure that they realize the benefits of it. And data is becoming a gold here. So since the pandemic, the investment on the data has increased. Businesses and companies are investing more in order to get more ROI or increase the ROI of their investment. Moving on to the next topic, which is data science as a whole. What is data science? It is the fastest growing subsector. It plays a crucial and critical role in predicting the future of the new market area. It is used across various sectors like healthcare sector, financial sector, as well as in e-commerce and online retailer like Amazon. Okay, what does it do? It processes and analyzes the data to extract meaningful insights. These meaningful insights are really helpful for the top and management of the companies to take decisions, quick decisions, to capture the market or meet the needs of the consumers. So that is all about data science in a whole. Uh, the subsections of the data science which will be covered is artificial intelligence. So AI is very popular nowadays. We see AI being used across various sections or sectors of the society. A lot of mobile application has been developed. The news channels, they are using AI chatbot. Chat GTP, everybody has heard. It's very famous now. So that is all about AI. So it exhibits the human-like behavior and helps in decision making. Machine learning, again, it is a statistical methods which enables machines to improve the experience and allow system to learn from data. Okay, so we are training the machines to learn from the data and then act accordingly. Deep learning is, again, it's a neural network. It uses the neural networks, and it creates output which behaves like similarly to the human brain. It start imitating the functionalities just like human brain. So that is about the deep learning. Data science will cover some more topics here, which is data models. Okay, so it is how we represent the data which is coming from different system or the entire system, and how that communicates with the different structures and data points with different means, be it elements, text, or symbols. That is the data model. And there are three different types of different data models we talk about. One is dimensional, relational, and entity relational. And how do we approach to create the data models? There are three approaches. One is conceptual, logical, and physical. We'll definitely go into the details in the further slides. What are the different data modeling techniques? So hierarchical, network, relational, object oriented, entity relationship, dimensional, and graph. The graph technique. Data modeling technique is the most popular one, which is being used across the industry. Now, moving on to data analytics, which is basically the outcome of the data, raw data, which we process, and see, derive the conclusion. So, data analytics is all about that, how we process the raw data and derive the conclusions. What does it do? It helps in optimizing the performance, maximizing the profit, and make helpful in taking more strategic decisions. Okay. uh, what does the data analysts basically use to do the data analytics or process the data? They generally use spreadsheets, data mining programs, or different data visualization tools like Tableau, Power BI, and open source languages like Python to manipulate the data. What are the different approaches to analyze the data? There are four different approaches. One is descriptive analytics, which helps us in identifying or describing what has happened. Okay. Diagnostic analysis, it helps in diagnosing or finding the root cause or the problem area, what happened, right? In predictive analytics, it helps us to predict the future, in the future, what is going to be to happen. So that is definitely going to help in decision making. And then the prescriptive analytics, which helps in prescribing what should be done. So we know the problem statement, we know what is going to happen in future, and then how we are going to achieve that. Okay, that is defined in the prescriptive analytics. Some more concepts. One is data engineering. So it is about collecting and analyzing the raw data, and then and this raw data which is being produced and processed is being used by the data science and scientists and the groups of the organizations. That is data engineering. Data pipelining is basically getting the raw data from various data sources and then put it into a data store or data lake. Okay, we'll talk about data lake in the same slide, or data warehouse for analysis. So how the data flows from different sources to the data lake. Between that process, there's a lot of processing which happens, which are like filtering, masking, or aggregations, and then the data is prepared in the data lake. So coming to the data lake, which is, as the name terms, data lake, it's a big lake of data where it's coming from a lot of different sources. It could be from on premise, it could be from cloud, or edge computing systems. It processes data in real time, all in batch mode, or it can use different data analytics tools like SQL, Python R, or any other third party tool. It can come from it can be a scalable and secure platform which allows enterprises to ingest any data from any system at any speed or no size limits. So that is why it is called as data lakes. What is the importance of data analytics? Definitely in the product development, in efficient operations, as well as building products which are customer centric. Yeah. Moving on to the next slides, which is the main topic of the this session today. What are the top data science and data analytic trends? So let's cover those in the following slides. In a summary, if I to put that together, um, the data science trends or data analytic trends is helping us in room in the cloud migration. It is it shows the growth of the predictive analytics. Cloud native solutions are coming up. augmented customer interfaces we have seen in different e-commerce websites like Amazon or mobile apps. How they understand our behaviors and show the products and services accordingly. Better data regulation and artificial intelligence as a service. That is the new trend which is upcoming and also ongoing. Let's go through these trends in detail one by one at high level. Definitely, artificial intelligence, it will influence how we live, how we work, and how we do business. It will help us to give accurate predictions. Also, it will empower the engineers who are working to give data-driven insights. So that is the new trend. Second is the data democratization. So what does it do? The objective of the data democratization is to make data access very simple, very quick, and reliable for the business. Okay, it will definitely help to address chosen business possibilities, which is experienced by the data scientists within the organization. The next topic is of natural language processing. Okay, it is a subfield of artificial intelligence, and it helps in processing the available processing performance. It's popular, and the large quantity of data it processes. Okay, so that is about natural language processing. Data regulation and governance, as we all know, is very very important in terms of assuring that we are giving high quality data and it is secured, and security and privacy rules are being adhered to. So definitely data science is going to play a crucial role there in securing the data exchange and meeting the GDPR requirements globally. Data as a service. It uses cloud to deliver data storage, integration, processing, analytics via network connection. So that is a new trend which has started, giving the data as a service. How is going to benefit? It is going to minimal the setup time, improve the functionality, greater flexibility, cost saving, and as well as it will automate the maintenance activities, and in turn it will all result into small staff requirement. Data Fabric. It is a group of architecture and services which will be providing the end-to-end functionality across the variety of endpoints and several clouds. It will offer a common data management strategy to the business and on the cloud and the edge services. So that is the upcoming trend as Data Fabric. Robotic process automation. This is definitely going to help in to provide flawlessly, quickly, and consistently automate the tedious and the repetitive process. So a lot of automation is going to happen because of the data science, and the manual labor, tedious jobs will be removed. Also, like if you know, software robots or bots which can act on AI insights will complete the task with no lag time, and also it will achieve digital transformation. So that is about the robotic process automation. Federated learning. This is again a new way of learning where collectively, collaboratively, remotely people can connect and train or single deep learning model. They will share their data on the common platform, and they can train or collaboratively make the deep learning models. It will enable multiple factors to build a common robust machine learning models without sharing the data. So it is all online, on a common platform. And it will address definitely issues such as data privacy, data security, data access rights, and access to heterogeneous data. So definitely it will help into the data security issues. Tiny ML. Now, the name itself says that tiny machine learning. It will. This concept is going to be, taken forward where very least amount of data will be used as required. Okay, and then with minimum hardware, and generally it will be used in the embedded systems. Okay, where do we use the tiny ML? In the object recognition and classification, gesture recognition, keyword spotting, as well as machine monitoring and audio detection. So this is one trend which has already taken the flight. Small data, small data. Yeah, we all when we talk about data science, data analysis, we always think of very big, huge data. But here we are talking about chunks of data, a small piece of data, which will be processing the data quickly, cognitively, in time sensitive and bandwidth constrained situations where you have less resources, less computation capabilities. Then also small data is going to be very beneficial. And then it will be generating high quality artificial data sets, so that we those artificial data sets can be used in the further pipeline to come up with the insights and decision making. Data driven consumer experience, as we know, consumer experience is very important in today's scenarios. So this concept will definitely increase the valuable, worthwhile or enjoyable experience to the customers. It will create a better and unique customer service experience, and this will definitely help the businesses to offer goods and services that are more personalized as per consumer needs. Convergence, now here we are talking about clubbing down multiple services together. What are those? AI, cloud computing, the internet of things, and the super fast networks. 5G is available now. So these things will be used by the data scientists, together to enable much more they can do separately. Instead of having benefits of them separately, these will be merged together and we'll have a collective benefit out of these services. As these transformative technologies intersect in 2023, robust data science work will be undertaken to ensure that they complement each other. So the statement itself says, right, that together, it will achieve more. So these services will achieve more when they are working convergence, working together. Auto ML, yeah, definitely it's a automation of the machine learning. So next step to the machine learning. So it starts with the concept of democratization of data, and it will apply machine learning to simple and user friendly interfaces, and it will help business to offer goods and services that are more personalized. Okay. So in this auto ML, anyone, whether we have a knowledge of, a person has a knowledge of machine learning or not, they can use ML based apps and tools and platforms to develop auto ML. Okay. AI and DBs are based on cloud. Everywhere, all the applications, every business is moving to cloud. So now it is, since it is becoming popular, in order to gather, label, clean, organize, format, and analyze the enormous volume of data is developed one place is the need of an hour a year. So data science and AI industries will now be transformed, moving forward with the cloud based computing databases. And then in addition to that, since they are moving to cloud, they can protect their data. So that is another benefit of AI and DBs to the moving to the cloud. Data visualization, very very important. There are many tools like Tableau, Power BI, which allows to see different patterns, trends, and outliers in data using visual elements such as charts, graphs, and maps. Okay, it presents the data without confusing to non-technical audience. Very very important. Any layman, if they go through those charts and graphs, they can understand and take, go through the insights and take decisions. Analyze it, and it will help us to analyze massive amounts of data and making data driven decisions. Okay, using the visualization tool. So that's data visualization. Scalability in AI, artificial intelligence. So that is the next trend actually, which will help to solve scarcity and collection issues of quality data by reusing and recombining the capabilities. So and it will, and in turn, enhance the, give the scalability for the AI solutions. So those were the top trends in data science as well as data analytics. Let's move to the conclusion. What will happen in the upcoming years? As of today, if we talk about year 2022, the data science market value was $96.3 billion, and in the next 8 years, we expect it will grow to USD $378.7 billion. Very huge. So very quick, very huge, growth is seen in the data science platform. If we talk about the compound annual growth, it will be around 16.43% from 2023 to 2030. So concluding to this session, if we talk about the last two lines, it's data science is now becoming an essential part of the business operations. Organizations are now investing very heavily on the data science to stay in the competition and not miss any opportunities. So that's it from my side, and I would like to thank everyone, all the viewers of this session. Happy learning. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Prakash, for this interesting session. I'm sure that the audience will be leading and asking so many questions regarding this point because I think that the most interesting trend from the last, I don't know, 10 years is about data exactly. Maybe
Exactly.
my only question could be, regarding all the trends that you were sharing with us, what do you consider to be the biggest challenge into the getting this kind of information, the data, or is probably about the nature of the data? What do you think or consider is the biggest challenge for I don't know, any kind of industry, but for example, we can use the example of the retail and e-commerce industry where you have more expertise, because I think that's one of the things that could be very interesting to know what it could be a stopper into the process to getting the right information and how to use it.
Certainly, certainly. You rightly said. So, if we talk about example of e-commerce or retail industry, the biggest challenge which I have experienced and I can see in moving to these latest trends is having the data in a on the cloud platform and on a single location. That's the biggest challenge. A lot of companies are still or big retailers are still having their data either into legacy systems, be it
Hmm.
mainframe or on-prem, that has to be migrated. So there is a digital transformation which is the need of an hour that has to be completed first. And then once we have all the legacy data moved to cloud and stored into a data lake concept, which I told in my presentation, then it's definitely we will need the required engineers, because there is a scarcity of data scientists and people who understands data and who knows how to visualize it and bring up the insights and convert it into something which can be help into taking decisions. So that is the challenge. So yeah, definitely digital transformation, moving to cloud is the need of an hour. And even after reaching there, having the right set of skilled people to work on new trends will be a challenge. But yeah, I think the industry is moving into that direction.
Well, and definitely that's the must to do. No, I think that it
Ex-
is a field where if you don't have the skills to use properly the data,
yeah,
probably you will be outdated very very soon.
certainly, certainly.
Well, thank you so much, Prakash, for this wonderful session. I'm pretty sure that the audience will have more technical questions about this point. It is time actually to use the chat, audience and people who are watching this edition, to ask questions, to leave comments, because Prakash will be using the chat also to answer all these kind of interactions. And if you don't or just to don't forget to follow us on social media, because that's a way then you will be aware of the following projects and we are developing for you. And also to make a quick reminder that it is the second edition of the Global Dev Week. It is a collaboration of Encora at the global level with the 17 offices and the 31 innovation labs that Encora has around the world. So for us, Prakash, it is a pleasure and an honor to have you here today. I hope that you're
Same here.
real this session as much as I did. And that's all for my side. Thank you so much, Prakash. I hope to see
Thank you
you
very
in
much.
the following editions.
Yeah. Thank you, team.
Thank
Thanks,
you to
Joseph.
all of you.
Thank you.
My name is Joseph Alexis Flores, and I hope to see you really soon. Bye bye.